Hey there, world. My name is Ryan, and I am the proud owner of Zoluco Web. I am a business growth architect. I build complete business systems using cutting edge tools like Go High Level, Poppy AI, and Search Atlas. Today on this video, we're going to be doing a deep dive into the idea explosion machine using Poppy AI. With this template, it is a completely free template that I am giving away to all Poppy AI users. If you are not a Poppy AI, it is worth every single penny. The tool is phenomenal. We're going to take a really deep dive and a nice tutorial through the Idea Explosion machine. If you want to gain access to the template and you're already a Poppy AI user, click the link in the description. If you have not signed up for Poppy AI, please use the other link in the description and sign up with my link. I would really appreciate it. And then you can gain access to all of my templates. I do have template packs available for sale on my website. You can find even more on zolucoweb.com. Now, to jump into the idea explosion machine, what we're going to do is just start from scratch. We're going to build out our own idea. So what we can do is start with a really small idea or something that's already pre-existing. If you have content, that's fantastic. If you've already had a bit of an idea and you've already grown it and you've built some stuff, then wonderful. We're going to use this tool, Poppy AI, to build that out. But for this example, we're just going to start with something brand new and fresh. So an idea that I've had that I'm kind of floating around here a little bit is a subscription box service. So if you have not seen this before, we are looking at a brand new fresh board. Okay, nothing has been done or built on it. On the left side, we do have all of our tools that we use to build out these boards. Okay, the very first one is my absolute favorite, and it is the voice note. So if you have something that you've created already, you can drop it in here. You can use images, YouTube's, TikToks, Instagram. You can drop a bunch of text in. Okay, you can also add your website if you've already created that, any kind of documents, and then of course groups to put it all together. Show you how all of that works. So we're going to start with the brand new fresh idea of a subscription box. Okay, but this can be used for anything, agencies, coaching, anything that you have an idea of, you can plug it in here and we can start to really grow this and explode it. So the first thing that we're going to do is a voice note. Okay, we're going to, once we click this button, I'm going to record a little note here about this subscription box service to give it kind of the initial fuel to get started. Okay, so I want to start a subscription box service. I don't really know what I want to do or what I want to offer. I want to explore some of the different niche markets and some of the ideas that are already around and maybe come up with my own that is unique. I want it to be in really like a really solid brand. I want it to grow. I want it to be useful most of all. I don't want it just to be a bunch of toys or knickknacks. I want it to be something useful. Maybe business geared, maybe not, maybe like home or kitchen or something like that. But that's kind of my idea. So what we've done here is we've recorded a voice note. Okay, it's going to go through and automatically transcribe this. It's going to listen to everything that you have put in there. Only 37 seconds, right? But you can actually see the full transcription right here. You can see all of the text. So if you wanted to maybe pull something out of it, you definitely can. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is a little bit of market research. Okay, so we said we'd like this idea. We want to come up with something, but we don't really know what it is. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to Google and we're just going to type in subscription box service. Okay, it looks like there's already quite a bit, right? Stitch Fix, BarkBox, Bespoke Post, right? Like these are all phenomenal, and these are already existing. Okay. Um, 63 best subscriptions. I mean, there's a ton of information on here, like even the girl survival guide, which one, this is awesome. So we just grab this URL and we just copy it and paste it, okay? Poppy will get to work looking at that and reviewing everything. It's going to take a look at all of the content on this page, okay? So it's going to look through what all the people ask and all of these extra little things, okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube. Okay, and we're going to say starting a subscription box business. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab the results. Okay, we want to see, oh, sometimes it doesn't want to work the right way. There we go, boom. Oh, failed to add website. Interesting. Let's just refresh. Grab a fresh URL. Oh, wild. Let's refresh the Poppy board. So this is a new tool, guys. Sometimes it does have little errors. That's okay. So now we can start to grab some other content from here. We don't necessarily care about the search results. So we're going to start grabbing some YouTube videos, okay, on how to actually build recurring revenue with a subscription box business. This is an 11-minute video, right? And it's from Shopify. Shopify is a pretty solid business. Now we're going to keep on going. We're going to look for some of the higher views and like the fresher content, okay? So 26,000 views, how I went from 0 to 1,000 members fast. I think that's pretty solid in terms of like what they're saying that they can do and what they're walking you through. 14-minute outline of a video. Okay, so we just want to go through and fill in a little bit of like market research. Let's see, subscription box for beginners. That's 2021. That's a great idea. Let's go ahead and plug in 2025 in here and just see what comes up. So it looks like it's mostly the same stuff. 9 views. All right, so I think this will be good too. How much will it actually cost me to start the subscription service? All right, I think we're good on that. But it looks like, okay, so we've got 2 of the same person. Would like to get an extra little mix in here, okay? So we're going to type in subscription box business model. Let's try that one. There we go, 180 views, 180,000 views. Oh, didn't copy it. Share. There we go. So that's another one. Let's see. Oh yeah, 17 subscription business ideas for entrepreneurs. Let's do that. Because we're looking for ideas, right? We're looking for ideas. We're looking for how to get started with it. Let's see, best examples of subscription business models. Let's do that one as well, and then we'll just call it good. So we've got 6 different YouTubes, okay? Let's just kind of break this out a little bit. We've got our idea and like what we're wanting to do. We've got a little bit of a research point on Google. Then we have 6 different YouTubes, okay, with like how to do it, how to start it, right? How much does it actually cost? Some of the different models, some examples of subscriptions, and some even more ideas. Okay, so now we're going to start to organize this a little bit by putting it into groups. So the first thing, once we get a group in here, we're going to give it a name. Okay, so we're going to title this one Market Research. Oh, okay, and we just drag and drop all of these bad boys in there. Clean this up a little bit. Okay, now we can also add in the Google search. And then over here, we're going to come up with another group. We're going to go brand voice and idea. Boom. So let's say that you already had some extra content. Okay, let's say that you've already started your business. Let's say that you have already began and created a website or have some content, you have some videos, you have some extra text, you have some documents, right? You're going to want to add it all in here. You would add another group by pressing the G button or this button over here, and you would just say like my content, right? So that way you have a good point and a good group of all of your stuff and some good reference material. But in this case, we do not. We're starting with a brand new idea from scratch. So now this is where we get the AI involved. Okay, so we've built our board a little bit. We have our brand voice, and we have our idea. We also have our market research. Now you can take it a little bit further inside of the template for the idea explosion machine. You can actually start to break out like your thoughts further. So let's say you've had your idea, you know what you want to do. Let's talk about that a little bit further. Let's add another voice note in here. Okay. Let's build out not only like the brand voice, but like what is your inspiration even? You can add that right on in. In terms of like inspiration for a subscription box, I just see that there's a lot that's out there. So let's take a look here and see what we can do with this. So the next step that we're doing is getting the chat involved. Okay, so I just press the letter C on my keyboard, or you can press this little chat button over here. Okay, it's going to drop that in. I like to match the sizing just so that I don't have to do much scrolling in and out. When you scroll in and out, you press and hold the control button. Okay, but what we're going to do is just connect up the two groups. Okay, just makes it real easy when they're all inside of a group. And we're going to say, what do you think of the idea? Okay, it's automatically going to get to work. Okay, very simple prompt. It's already going to go through and review the subscription box idea, as well as all of the market research. Okay, so it's going to start cooking right away. So thoughts on her initial thoughts on your idea. So focus on utility, right? Brand focused, open to exploration. Let's see here, potential directions, business oriented subscription. This is fantastic. Home office upgrades, professional development. I love it, right? Maybe home or kitchen, sustainable home products. Yeah, I feel like home and kitchen is a little saturated. So I think that this business orientated subscription box is cool. So what we can do is take it even a little bit further, right? We can say, I like the business approach. Okay. Help me pick a idea. And I'm just going to say, help me pick an idea. So what we do here is we tell it again what we like, and let's keep on going, right? So now it's going to give us some different ideas. The productivity accelerator box, the business growth toolkit, executive mindset box, the client appreciation arsenal. Let's see, the digital transformation kit toolkit. You know, I really liked the first idea up here. Let's see here, the home office upgrades right here. So just copy it. I liked this idea. Let's expand it further. So all that I'm doing is just some simple copy paste. I've asked 3 questions at this point, okay? And what we already have here, so home office upgrades, right? Expanded concept. So it's an excellent choice with a strong market potential, right? Let's develop this concept in detail, all right? So it's already going to give you box names. It's already giving you your audience and the segments that you're supposed to be or that you should be targeting, okay? It's already giving a break in tiered subscription levels. I didn't even ask for this, right? But what it's doing is it's analyzing all of the content that we already put in there, okay, of how to start the business. What do we need to do to be successful, right? Categories, all of this stuff, okay? I mean, this is beautiful. So this is laying out the blueprint for you. Okay, business model considerations, right? Direct relationships with office product brands seeking exposure. So what you can do, this is where you get to really see the levels of Poppy. Okay, we like this. I really do. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to hit the copy button. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to paste it into a text chat or a text window. What this is going to do, okay, is it's going to be my content. We're going to start building from this. So we can disconnect the idea. Actually, we can just make it a bit bigger. We'll make this smaller. We're going to add this and just drop this into this group. Once it's in, okay, it'll still remain connected. And we've already taught the chat this, but we like all of this information. So we want to maintain and keep record of it. So that way, once this chat log gets really, really long, we don't have to just scroll for days, right? Because that's what you got to do at ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude or all these LLMs is you have to scroll for days. You don't have a way of like pinning it unless you want to pull it out and you want to put it on like a separate Google Doc or whatever you want to do to save it. This allows you to visually build your own mind maps and allows you to visually build your idea while maintaining the core insight and information. Okay, so now we can say this is great, right? Give me the first steps to get started. Okay, and it's just going to start chewing away at those first steps. It's going to start giving you every little bit that you need. Days 1 through 14, right? You want to get your research and validation. It's going to help you take this entire idea and explode it further and actually get started with it. Okay. You can then go through and even disconnect the market research. We can add in more documents. We can say, okay, we've done this, right? Let's say, okay, I'm already done with days 1 through 14 and even 15 through 30. I'm now on day 31 through 45, right? So you can take this, copy it out, do the exact same thing, break it out into this, and you can say, this is my plan, right? You can add a nice little like note here to it and just say, this is my plan. This is exactly what I want to do and how I want to do it and what I want to go for. And you can tell it, okay, now let's work on step 15 for setting up the website. Let's go through and develop all of the content. Here's all of my existing content. Help me write it all. So in the end, right, to kind of summarize, we have taken a simple 30-second voice note prompt and an idea. We've taken 6 YouTube videos and a Google search, and we've turned it into a amazing looking subscription box service with quite a bit of stuff already hammered out and ready to go. And you can easily go through and edit and review and change all of this, right? And we also have a full plan for implementation. So we just took an idea that was relatively small and we just exploded it into an actual business model, something with actionable steps on it that you can take. So to summarize, the idea explosion machine takes anything that you have and it will help you explode it. It will help you create a visual sense of your idea. And anything that you have in here and related already to that idea, it's going to help you magnify it and keep going and be more specific and take action and give you the steps for it. All of this can be found in my templates. You can access the Idea Explosion Machine template completely for free. Again, if you are a Poppy AI user, it is worth every single penny. If you are not a subscriber, get it right away. Click the link below in the description. It will be worth every single penny for you to spend. Okay, as long as you are using it in the same right sense, right? You want to make sure that you have everything built appropriately or at least a little bit, right? To make sure that you're giving it the right amount of content to explode anything that you're working on. This is going to be the first part in an amazing series. I'm going to be going through all of my templates that I do offer for sale on my website on Zoluco Web for the entire template pack. I will help you with getting it copied into your Poppy boards and help you with getting started on the implementation side of it as well, so that you have a very good understanding of every single one of these templates. But you can get the Idea Explosion Machine completely for free. You just have to go to the link in the description below, fill out the form, and we'll send you an email with that link and the instructions right away. But it's been great speaking. It's been amazing going through this wonderful product, Poppy AI. Again, please sign up below. If you like this video and you want to see more, continue on to the next one, so you can see every bit of these reports and these templates that I've made. But please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much here for watching my video and my content, and can't wait to see you again. Bye.